What's going on, Diggletdreamers? Mathers here with another episode of Moveset Monday. We are doing a third RU moveset. In case you might not have noticed, because I didn't really notice it until recently, I did three. Oh crap! I did three. Was it UU movesets first? I don't know why. I just happened to do three UU movesets, and I've done two RU movesets already, so I figured I'll do a third RU moveset, and then maybe do OU or NU next or something. I'll do some tier, I don't know. But anyway, we're doing RU right now. We got, as you can see on the screen right now, we got Donna Drapion, one of the classic Pokemon on this channel. It comes from one of the earliest videos on my channel. If you go all the way back into the archives, you'll find it. It's Bulk Wars, I believe, is when I still tried to record my DS, because I just recorded with my phone and then put it on my computer. Obviously not the best quality video, but hopefully it'll improve in the future. I'm hoping to save up for a capture card or something. I think that would be a lot of fun to get some more DS battles up on the channel. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. You may have noticed from my voice that I'm getting a little sick. I think I might be, I'm not sure. It's too early to tell, but that's why I'm going to try to keep this video quick, because it hurts to talk for too long, especially at this volume. But this video is not going to be long anyway, which is why I'm going to record it anyway. So we have Donna Drapion, which is, if you don't know, it's my physically defensive Drapion moveset that I am very... Sorry, there was a bird just cawed right out my window. There it is again. Anyway, this is my physically defensive Drapion that I run in RU a lot. It's one of my favorite things to do. Everybody thinks that Drapion should be such a physically offensive Pokemon, and that it really needs to just be offensive for some reason because it's Drapion and it's badass looking and it's a scorpion and things. I don't know. I don't really see the need. I think it makes a really great physically defensive Pokemon. So obviously the best item to run on this thing is Black Sludge, because you get plenty of HP back with this, and if anyone tries to switch with you, they get a bad item for them. Battle Armor, basically just choose it so I can't get, my opponent doesn't get a lucky crit on my defensive Pokemon. Sniper's definitely not a bad idea. You can run it, though like the chances of it really working out for you are about as equal as you getting crit and getting KO'd. So really, I choose Battle Armor because it's something that you don't really notice. Like, you don't notice when you don't get critted. You don't notice when you don't get critted, but it's nice to know that you can't get critted. Kenai, I don't even know why this thing gets this as a hidden ability. Hidden ability, to me, is supposed to be like the most badass ability that the Pokemon can get, and this is just like, this is like what Pidgey has. Ugh, dumb. So why don't we move on to the moves, the actual move set. So Toxic is the obvious move here. It becomes 100% accurate when it's a poison type Pokemon using it. Don't know if you guys knew that, but it's pretty cool. So you know, if you ever missed a Toxic, you won't do that with Donna. Also, a cool thing to keep in mind is that because you're a poison type, you won't be able to get Toxic. So the best way to deal with a defensive Pokemon is useless against your defensive Pokemon. It's a good thing to keep in mind when you're playing, because if you need someone to take a Toxic, there you go, Donna's your girl. Then I have dual stab offensive moves here, Knock Off and Poison Jab. Knock Off is great because it's super powerful, and it actually is a very good supporting move too, because it knocks off the opponent's item, making them possibly less useful, maybe even crippling them, who knows. It's just good to get rid of items every once in a while, so I have that on there. Poison Jab also, because it's just Donna's nice and powerful stab move, because let's face it, Donna does have a pretty solid attack stat, and it's not bad to get those physical hits in every once in a while. And also, you may notice that Donna doesn't really have much recovery, so because Donna doesn't really get access to recovery other than rest, I decided to run just two offensive moves, and then have Black Sludge as kind of the recovery. Because of that lack of recovery, though, sometimes it's good to run Donna with another slightly bulky on the defensive, on the physical side Pokemon, alongside of it, maybe like Pudge or something. I love running Pudge and Donna alongside each other because they complement each other really well. But then the cool thing, I don't know why Drapion gets this move, but it gets Whirlwind, which is really cool. You can force the target to switch. It can be great when the opponent's protecting, or if the opponent is setting up or whatever. That's what it's mainly used for, I guess, when the opponent tries to set up, and then you can just come in and Whirlwind them out and get rid of those stat changes. You may say, why not just run Roar? Roar is pretty much the same thing, right? Not exactly. It's very, very rare, but the problem with Roar is that it is a sound type move, and there is an ability called Soundproof that a few Pokemon get that makes them immune to the move Roar. So it's very, very rare that you're gonna encounter this problem, but Whirlwind is not affected by that. So 10 times out of 10 Whirlwind is going to work, and 9 times out of 10 Roar is going to work. So I always just go with Whirlwind if the Pokemon has that option. So that's pretty simple. It's got two supporting moves, one supportive / offensive move, and then just this offensive move. It's a pretty simple set, but then the stats are also pretty simple. Look at that base 110 defense. That is Drapion's highest stat. Highest stat by 15 points. That's pretty crazy. That no one takes advantage. Not no one takes advantage of it, but not as many people take advantage of that. So I fully invest in defense with a plus nature, impish minus special attack. Fully invest in HP, and then put the remaining 4 into attack. You could definitely try running like a, for example, like 128 in here, and then run the remaining 128 in here, make it more of a physical offense, like an offensive bulky thing. I don't know. It'd be really weird though. Something else to do is perhaps with like something I do with Pudge is let me do some quick math. 232, right? Yeah. So that's like the Pudge set basically. So you get a little bit of attack with mostly defense and HP. So then you can still be defensive but also hit a little harder. All possibilities. I usually just do this though, because I'm relying on other Pokemon to be the physical offense on the team, and I'm relying on Donna to be the physical defense. So I usually just run as much physical defense as I can with all that HP. So yeah, you could also take away from the HP too if you wanted, but that's kind of getting a little off topic. This is the set I move. Impish plus defense minus special attack. It's the best nature for this. Yeah, Donna's pretty simple, but sometimes the simple sets are the ones that people overlook. You could make her shiny. Shiny Drapion's pretty cool looking, but I do like the purple. Purple is a great color. So that's it for this Moveset Monday, guys. Next Monday we might move to NU, might move to OU, we might move to PU, we might move to Little LC, who knows. But you'll know when Monday arrives. So until next week, guys, keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Bye.